Howdy, my name is Keith Nelson, and I am making a dragon film. Fully independent, which means almost entirely dependent on you. Here, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what the story is, what this campaign's goals are, and, well, if you want to know a little bit more about me, then you'll get that too. I'm the director and the actor playing this film's point of view character, Riker. I'm a Texan from birth, and I'm a soon-to-be graduate from Texas State. This project is a dream of mine and one that I've had for a really long time. Now, I can't talk about this project without talking about where it came from. I am a huge fan of How to Train Your Dragon. A huge enough fan to have heard about the creation of the live-action movie when it was still in the rumors stage. And bold enough to think that I might have a chance to audition if I got known. Enter How to Film Your Dragon. I made a TikTok and an Instagram by the name, tracking my progress, making a hiccup costume, and taking scenes from the original movie and recreating them with household objects. Dragons. All in an effort, originally, to get seen by the people making the live-action film. Long story short, it didn't work out. But I did learn a lot. Specifically, everything changed for me, perspective-wise, when I filmed this scene. It's with this disappointed scowl, like somebody skimped on the meat in his sandwich.
Excuse me, barmaid. I think you brought me the wrong offspring. I ordered a beefy boy with extra guts and glory on the side. This is a talking fishbone.
Now you're thinking about this all wrong. It's not so much what you look like, it's what's inside that he can't stand.
Thank you for summing that up.
Look, the point is, stop trying so hard to be something you are not.
I just want to be one of you guys. Somewhere, and all the time I'd spent seeing myself as playing Hiccup and trying to sell myself as a great actor for the role, I'd forgotten that Hiccup's whole story was to break out of the mold that he thought he had to fill. To find a way to be himself in a world that didn't want him to do that, and to change the world as a result. Now, my goal for this short film isn't quite that lofty. This is my own story, set in my own world, based thematically in my journey next to, through, and into the world of film production. If you're looking for something with a fantasy of How to Train Your Dragon, a new and wholly original world for you to explore, with a fist-pumping soundtrack sporting electric guitars and stunt work that'll get your heart racing though, you have come to the right place. Here's the short of it. A guy, Riker, wants to be the prophesied dragon-riding hero of the world. Trouble is, that's his brother. When his brother is kidnapped, though, Riker sees an opportunity to live out a fantasy that he's always yearned for. But, along the way, he learns to appreciate carving out his own destiny. This is a story about finding oneself, recognizing your strengths, and molding your dreams to you. Not the other way around, and certainly not to anybody else. So, it's fitting that this project be independent. This campaign's goal is simple: raise enough money to pay my crew and to animate a dragon for roughly 30 seconds. While I'll be setting a stretch goal for a longer form short film, right now, all I need is to make a little teaser. I've already put a lot of myself into this, including funding my own stunt training, both creating and funding my own concept art, working with my composer to create the prototype version of the melodies you heard in the animatic, and more. But now I need your help. Without you and your support, this project remains an animatic and a few sound files. Even the model of the dragon I was able to have made remains a husk of what she could be. And while CGI is expensive, what's even more important to me is that the people helping me on this project deserve to be paid and fed for all of the effort they'll be putting into it. I can't do it without them, and we cannot do it without you. So what do you say? Want to see some dragons? The budget necessary for both the teaser and the stretch goal of the short film are listed and broken down in the description of the campaign. You can also find rewards and donation rewards down there too. While I make a lot of references to How to Train Your Dragon in this video, I have no affiliation with NBC Universal or DreamWorks, who are the rightful owners of the film franchise copyrights, nor is this project endorsed by or meant to act as any part of the DreamWorks Dragons universe. Go watch the movies though, and if we're lucky, come back and watch mine.